Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Muhammad Zaid Adibah, NIM 202431201. Here we want to create a web to process student data using PHP and MySQL. First, we active Apache and MySQL in the XMPP. Nah, then proceed to the PHP coding. The student data processing application consists of the two main parts: the front page, which serves as the place for entering data, and the PHP page, which is responsible for saving the data into the database. The processing begins when the user opens the front page on the form. There is an HTML structure containing the element used to collect student information such as name, study program, gender, and address. All of this input are placed inside a form tag that use the attribute and the attribute action simpan.php to determine that the data will be sent to the simpan PHP file when the submit button is pressed. As input row is created using input or text array text, and for the gender selection, a select tag is used so the user can choose one of the two provided. Every input element is given a name attribute because that is a web PHP used to retrieve the value of each piece of data. When the user fills out the form and clicks the Save Data button, all the enter value are sent to simpan PHP file. In the simpan PHP file, the process begins by creating a connection to the database using the MySQL object inside this function. For parameter, or provide the server host, the MySQL username, the MySQL password, and the name of the database being used in this application. The host is localhost, the username is root, the password is left empty, and the database name is db underscore mahasiswa. After the new MySQL function runs, PHP attempts to connect to the MySQL. If the connection fails, the program immediately stops and displays an error message using D. However, if the connection is successful, the program continues to the next step. Once the connection is established, PHP retrieves all the data sent from from using the post variable as each of the data from the such post name, post name, post prodi, post jenis kelamin, and post alamat is stored into local variables with the same name to make them easier to work with. After all the data is captured, PHP constructs an SQL query in the form of an insert to statement. This command is used to insert a new record into the mahasiswa table. It contains the table name and the list of columns to fill followed by the value obtained from the user input. The query is then executed using Connexy. If the query runs successful, it means the data has been successfully inserted into the database. At the moment, the Simpan PHP page display the newly saved student data is confirmed. The storage progress works correct. The data is shown in plain text, displaying the name, study program, gender, and address, exactly as provided by the user. After the data is shown, the page provides a link label back to form. That this link takes the user back the form HTML page so they can re-enter data if needed. Thus, the enter data in the form, sending data to the post PHP connecting to database. Our parts works together and from a complete data input application for student record. Then, if you want to run the PHP, we tap localhost mahasiswa DB from PHP. Then we fill in the student ID. This one, one. Name, the program study, informatika. This, and address. We click it and it will be saved here. That's all for my presentation. Thank you. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.